Hello, welcome back to another video. So you may remember a few weeks ago I found this. Now I found it on a public footpath and it was rather wet when I found it, and I've dried it out and unfortunately I cannot get it to work. The screen does come on and now it's fully dried. There's like sort of like a line going through the middle. However, the SIM card still works. Now I've managed to source a phone to try this out in, and it is this little old Nokia from 2000 and whenever dinosaurs were invented. So nice little red colour. I've managed to also source quite a few phones. So I've got this one as well, an old Nokia, and I've got this one as well, which is another old Nokia. And I have also managed to source another Doro. Now, this was given to me as well by someone I know, and unfortunately, I cannot get it to work. The reason being is because it's got to go in a dock, and I have not got the dock, and I don't really want to pay £20 because I've had a look on Amazon. That's how much they are. So I can't get it to work via its USB. So I'll just plug it into a power bank here and turn the power bank on. I don't think it'll charge. I think it's got to be in the dock. Let me see. No, not that it matters, like, but you can see that one is quite grubby. That one is, I cleaned it the best I could. I mean, it's not the best of condition anyway. And the back, I wasn't really bothered about the phone. It was more what was on it and stuff like that, if it was lost or stolen or stuff like that. Now, like I say, I've managed to source phones. Now, I've put the SIM card from the one I found into this. Now, there's no pictures on it. There is a couple of messages on it actually, so I'll show you very briefly what's on there, and let me just see if this one works. No, it doesn't charge it. It doesn't charge it at all. I'll just show you what happens with this one I found. Now, please do not adjust your set. You are not having a migraine. That is a Back to the Future flux capacitor. Oh my god, it would help if I turn the thing on. The flux capacitor charge lead. It was £12. Done a video on it quite a while ago before the channel, well, it hasn't took off, before the channel had more subscribers than whatever. So that's, oh, bloody hell, I've just nearly broke it. So it's charging, and that's what happens. And then it goes off. I think, in all honesty, the battery could be shot, or the screen could just be done in totally. But you can see that line there, and nothing comes on the screen. The charge light still powers. You do get some sort of sounds off the keypad and stuff like that. But I think this phone is done. Now, depending on the outcome of today's video, I'm thinking of maybe possibly contacting the person who sent messages on this phone, just to see if I can get a gist of who owns it and stuff like that, and you know where it come to find it and stuff like that. But that's what that one does. You close it over and it turns itself off, and then it turns itself back on. But unfortunately, we do not get anything on the screen. So that is a done phone. I was going to do a video on maybe trying to fix it, but in all honesty, judging by the views I got from the last video, which is still under 100, I'm not going to bother. So what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah, so it's, let me see. So I haven't done the time. It just says Thursday, 2nd of the 6th, 2022 on that one. Plastic screen. Before glass was a thing. 3 new messages. 02. That was the one in the original phone. And as we flick through it, just a little look back, a little nostalgic look back at when these phones were very, very, very laggy. very, very laggy. So if I just go straight to the messages, and I'll just show you when it does actually select messaging. It's, as I say, it's very, very laggy. So I come out of that, go into messaging. Now I'm not going to show you the messages as they appear because there's phone numbers on there, and for obvious reasons, you know what I mean, you understand. So I'm going to go to the first one, which is, it says no name, and it just says P, and that's it. P, that's it, simple as. The second one, now this is someone called Paul, and it's tell blah 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 just rang me, and the completion date is the 16th of June, ring you later. And then there's another one saying Z, yes, and W, and for obvious reasons I'm not going to show you because the number's there as well. And there's one from another number, what phone NU, and draft. So I can just maybe show you that. Yeah, sort of. And then it leads us on to the last one, which is from trauma and orthopedics appointment booked Tuesday the 24th of October at 9:45. Then we have another message, audiology appointment reminder Tuesday 17th of October at 2:15 p.m. at audiology outpatient department, Alexander Wing in Broad Green. And then we have another audiology appointment reminder 17th of October at 2:15, and another audiology appointment reminder on the 17th of October. Picture wise, there's no pictures on it, and I'll just show you now in the gallery, no photos to display. Now I'm thinking, should I ring the number on here and see if anyone has lost this phone, and sort of, or if it was stolen or whatever, and maybe get it back to them. I mean, in all honesty, they probably won't want it back, but just to end the video and round things up, I'm going to probably phone them and see if we get any joy basically with this phone. So I'm going to try what number's that? So tell blah 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 just rang me, and the completion date is, so if I go to conversation details, so if I just, these phones are so bloody slow, but then again it's old. So if I go to this contact, which is, no, there's quite a lot of contacts actually. So if I go to that one, Tesco offers, traffic news, voicemail. So if I go to this one and possibly ring this number and see if we get any joy. Oh yeah, oh, hang on. Is it ringing on there? So I'm going to ring this anyway. Why isn't that working? This is an old phone, by the way, one of mine. I'm just trying to use it via Wi-Fi calling. What I might have to do is use my own phone, just withheld the number. Right, I'll be back. Right, I've decided to use my own phone and just withheld the number. Oh, it's ringing. Maybe they won't answer because I've withheld the number. No. Right, so what I'll do, I'll have to see, that's got a pay-as-you-go SIM card in, and I'm using Wi-Fi calling, but for some reason that's not letting me ring any numbers. So if I try recent and try it again, see if I can ring Eric. No, not registered on network. So yeah, anyway, it was just a quick one, a quick sort of like follow up. What I'm going to do, I am going to try and get in contact with this person who's got the message on here, and possibly I maybe have to just not withhold my number, because I don't answer private numbers and stuff like that. So maybe that's the case. Maybe I could just send a message or something like that. But I'm going to continue to, you know, try and find out whose phone this belongs to, or who this phone belongs to. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, that's the current state of play at the moment, and then possibly at a later date, possibly with this one. Good mate of mine, Mr. Phil Kennedy, and subscriber, said, why don't you do video on that phone? But why don't you vlog? Why don't you film it with the phone? Now, it's a 2 megapixel camera, and you need an SD card to get the camera working. So there's a possibility you may see a video on this pretty soon, because I do like all mobile phones, and my favourite phone of all time is, drumroll, a Nokia 3310. So, and these are sort of, I mean, these are later models. This one was, get the battery out, 2310. Now this one's got a colour screen and it's got Snake, but it's called Snake Xenia or something. This one is a slightly later model, and again, I don't know the model number. Let's have a look. Fucking hell, those are the days you could pull the fucking back off your phone and just, you know, just, that's it, end of. This has got no camera on it, by the way. This is a, fucking hell, a TA1379. Never heard of one of them before. But yeah, so before we had glass screens and stuff like that. That one was off a mate as well. He just said, I've got an old Doro if you want to try the SIM card and that. But unfortunately, he couldn't find the friggin' charger. As I say, it's got a USB on the side there, but yeah, no such luck. So yeah, work in progress on that one. That was just a quick update on the phone and what was on there and stuff like that. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks or whatever, because I've got quite a few things to get through, you may see a video, an updated video on me speaking to the actual person, or someone who knows the person who maybe lost the phone or got the phone stolen or whatever. I don't know. Just one of those things I just like to find out. So anyway, thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewie.